I've been seeing a whole bunch of y'all tweeting about the execution in Missouri. I've been seeing a lot of y'all tweeting about Kamala Harris. She ain't say a word when that black man being put to death. Y'all overlooked the fact that it was a Democratic DA who wanted the man taken off of death row. Y'all forget that it was a Republican attorney general who stopped him, a Republican governor who stopped him, a Republican state Supreme Court who said move forward with the execution, a Republican U.S. Supreme Court that moved forward. But you may be asking, well, Roland, why are you bringing up executions and Donald Trump? Now, y'all remember, this was the ad that he took out right here. And right now, first of all, no, this is Yusef Salaam's response, but I need y'all to remember, this is Yusef Salaam responding to Donald Trump. Donald Trump wanted to kill the Central Park Five. He said the death penalty, they deserve the death penalty. Okay, why am I bringing that up? Donald Trump lost in 2020. Y'all know what he did? He told Bill Barr, who can we execute? Again, I want all y'all brothers. I've been seeing y'all tweets. I've been seeing y'all posting. I want all y'all brothers who've been talking all that trash. I want y'all to answer this for me. How many people have been executed on the federal level by President Biden, Vice President Harris? Zero. I want all y'all brothers and some of y'all sisters. I've been seeing some of y'all tweets too, especially y'all FBA ADOS folk. How many federal executions took place under President Barack Obama? Zero. Now, I want all of y'all to now answer the question. How many executions took place under Donald Trump? $13. Anthony, go to my iPad. This is a Rolling Stone article. Trump's killing spree. The inside story of his race to execute every prisoner he could. Look at this right here. Black man and black woman. Before 2020, there had been 3 federal executions in 60 years. Then Trump put 13 people to death in 6 months.
Jeez.
So if y'all are posting tweets trashing Vice President Kamala Harris, she didn't speak up loud enough. She didn't do nothing. Why y'all ain't mentioning this? Well, why are y'all not mentioning that after he lost, he was racing to kill people? He literally told Bill Barr, let's take him out. Let's go. Lead paragraph, Rolling Stone.
Salute.
In the final moments of Brandon Bernard's life before he was executed by lethal injection at a federal penitentiary in Terre Haute, Indiana on December 10th, 2020,
wow.
President Donald Trump picked up the phone to entertain a final plea for mercy on Bernard's behalf. The call was not with Bernard's family or his attorneys, nor was it with representatives with Bernard's family, nor was it representatives from the Justice Department's Pardon Attorney Office, who had recommended just days earlier that Trump spare Bernard's life.
Wow.
Rather, the call was with Jamal Fincher Jones, better known as Pull Out the Dawn, a music producer responsible for hits like Ludacris, Pimpin' All Over the World, and Nicki Minaj's Anaconda. Jones didn't know Bernard, but he had publicly endorsed Trump for re-election.
Wow.
And that, Bernard's advocates had correctly suspected, gave him the best chance of getting the president's ear.
Wow.
Trump took the call, but unfortunately for Bernard, it was too late. The president had days earlier spoken with the family of the victims in Bernard's case, a young couple who had been kidnapped and killed, and promised them the execution would go forward. I'm sorry, he told Jones, I can't do it.
Wow.
I'm gonna scroll back up. Representatives from the Justice Department's part.
Okay. So let me say this. Let me say this. Did you hear what he just said though? He said that Polo the Don is speaking to Trump, and Trump tells him, I just recently spoke to a family, and one of the families that he spoke to was a family that was kidnapped and murdered. One of their family members was kidnapped and murdered by this guy. So understandably, Roland Martin is trying to defend the fact that Trump is this terrible person. This is what he's trying to speak on, that Trump is this terrible person. And he's trying to say that people are speaking out about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Right. But now check this out. If that's a person that Trump wanted to execute, a person who kidnapped somebody's family and murdered them, I don't understand what's the problem with that. Black, white, yellow, green, I don't care what color you are, because I have a family. I have individuals that I need to protect. And more importantly, all I care about is their protection, their well-being. So do you think I'm worried about somebody like that being taken out? No. Pardon me 1 second. Let me just plug this in, y'all. But yeah, I mean, like, let's be real. Like, if these people are doing terrible things, why are we defending that if this guy is doing that? Like, you understand? Like, okay, cool. But now on the flip side, Barack Obama loves bombing all over the world. Barack Obama has bombed so many different places. Do you know how many bombings Barack Obama committed while he was in office? Barack Obama has bombed more areas than any other president. Barack Obama has deported more people than any other president. So I don't understand. When Trump started talking about the border, everybody was like, oh my God, the wall. And people were saying that was a bad idea. Why is he treating them like that? Right? But then what happens, right? People are going missing at the border. Kids are going missing, right? People are coming in. Families are getting murdered. They commit crimes. If all of these things are happening, then why wasn't the wall thought of before? Maybe because they want these things to happen. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. You understand? We don't know who to trust. On one hand, people are saying trust these people. On the other hand, we don't know who to trust. Be an independent. Get you some land. Grow you some fruits. Grow you some vegetables. Get you some cattle maybe. And just stay to yourself. Protect your family. And just live off the land. Like George and Lenny of Mice and Men. Just live off the land. That's it. Because, man, the world is getting crazy. The world is definitely getting crazy. Now, let me switch topics for y'all real quick. I'm gonna switch it up for y'all. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in less than a minute. Give me a second.